In this video, ladies, I'm going to teach you how to use your PMS symptoms to build a deeper emotional connection with your partner. Hi, I'm Deanna Lynn, and I am a trauma-informed relationship coach, and I help people to build a deeper emotional connection in their relationship. And before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of all my future videos, and hit that like button. Share this with all the ladies because this is so important. So important. Okay, let's get started. First of all, I want you to really step into this space and understand that being a feminine, having a feminine cycle, a feminine flow is fucking wisdom. It is amazing. Start seeing it as a gift. And I'm going to teach you to really see this as a gift. Okay. So when we are PMSing, when we are having those symptoms just before we have our period, there's so much gold, there's so much wisdom in there. It is part of the feminine, intuitive amazingness of our cycle. It is wisdom coming through, teaching you of what is not working in your life, okay? So when you're having those feelings in your body, you're just like, ugh, everything just feels so uncomfortable, and I hate this, and I hate that, and oh my God, this is so annoying. Those are all so amazing things. This is data that you can use to really shift and transform your life. And I'm not talking just in relationships, but we're going to talk about this at a relationship level. So when you're PMSing and there's things that your partner's doing, saying, being, anything that's experienced at that time, if it's really feeling like icky and uncomfortable in your body, really start to take note on that, because that is showing you what is actually not working for you in your relationship, in your life, in your previous cycle. So the last 28 days or so, what has not been working for you? And then what you need to do is start really listening to these sensations in your body, no matter how uncomfortable they are. Remember their wisdom. Start journaling out, like, what are the things that are feeling so uncomfortable right now? What are the things that my partner's saying or doing, or what am I experiencing that feels so uncomfortable? And then once you start your actual flow, you're going to start to really go within and start to be really introspective and connect with your intuitiveness to figure out what was this actually showing me? What about this uncomfortable stuff is not working for me in my life and in my relationship? And we call it bleed on it. Instead of thinking about it, you're going to bleed through it. And that's when the intuitive wisdom is going to flow through you to tell you what's not actually working and what you need to change in your life. Okay, so within that week of flow, you're starting to gain that wisdom of what needs to actually change. Okay, then into the second week, it becomes into strategy and that real cognitive lifting part of the stage, where you're really trying to discover, okay, what do I need to do to make things different? Are there boundaries that I need to set? Are there needs that aren't getting met? Are there some triggers that I need to work through? Are there some lessons that I need to learn? Are there some things that I'm not communicating in my relationship? And you can really start to tune into what are those things that didn't work in the previous month, and start to come up with an action plan of how you're going to work through that in the month. And then starting to implement those things in the last couple weeks, okay? Then the cycle happens all over again. It's like this internal compass, our emotional system and our hormones, to just really let us know what's not working. So then you're going to be able to check in around that time again when you're having the PMS. Okay, did I shift some things? How did that go for me? What worked, what didn't work, and then let's go within and see how we need to shift it again. So it's this continuous cycle, getting the wisdom from the PMS of what's not working. Then when you're going through your flow, you're starting to get that deep understanding of what's happening. Then after the flow, you start strategizing, what do I need to do to shift this? And then you go ahead and take action in the following weeks and just keep rotating through this cycle over and over and over again. And as you start to understand what's not working for you in your relationship and you begin to communicate it in a healthy way and communicate your needs with your partner, things are going to start to shift in your relationship. And you're going to begin to start feeling a lot more emotionally connected to your partner because you're going to start to feel a lot safer in your relationship, assuming that your partner is going to be very receptive with this. Okay? So please, please, please remember that your feminine cycle is a fucking gift. Okay? Own that shit. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and comment below and let me know what you think about this. Are you ready to actually step into the gift of your femininity? And if you'd like to know more about how to build in a deep emotional connection with your partner, feel free to click the link below to join my free 3-day emotional connection challenge. And I look forward to connecting with you emotionally in the next video or in the challenge. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, comment below, share this with your friends and family, and like the shit out of the video because I think all women need to know this. This is gold, okay?